Aida for not wanting to move in with my boyfriend unless we're engaged. I have been in a relationship with my partner for 3 years now, and I'm ready for engagement. However, my partner is not. When we met, we knew our age differences would play a huge role in our relationship and would sometimes make things very difficult for us. We still fell in love even though we tried to avoid it and eventually made it official. When we broke the news to our families, mine took it pretty well. I wish I could say the same about his family though. His family has done nothing but give me grief and try to break us up for the past 3 years, to a point where I would leave his house crying or even lose weight because of all the stress. Yet here I am 3 years later, regardless of what we've been through, and there's some real bad shit that went down. I've stood by his side. About a year ago, I brought up the engagement topic as we would always speak about our lives together when we're married and have kids. When I told him I was ready and asked how he felt, he told me he wasn't ready, which I understood, but it gets interesting. Hear me out. I'm a very understanding person and I get that he's still young and trying to get his life together, but his reasoning didn't make any sense to me. My partner has had a few hiccups with employment. He's currently self-employed and his business is growing by the day. He, however, does not want to get engaged yet because he does not want to buy me a terrible ring, and I respect that, but I'm not the type of girl who wants an expensive ring that costs thousands. He also says that he doesn't want to get engaged if he knows we can't afford to get married within a year, yet he plans to modify his car before the year ends. The cost of modifying the car is way more than the cost of a wedding. So how is it that he can save up to modify his car, but can't save up to get married to the one person he claims he loves? Throughout the entire conversation, all I heard was, I don't want this and I want that, as if this only depended on what he wants. I can't help but feel that he doesn't want the same things I want, or that he's keeping his options open. Fast forward, he recently asked me to move in with him, and I said no. I told him that if I had to compromise because he wasn't ready to get engaged, then he has to compromise because I'm not comfortable moving in with him unless there's a ring on my finger. I obviously have my reasons for this answer, but he feels I'm being unfair. To me, it's really simple. If he's not ready for engagement and marriage, why should I move in with him and live a lifestyle married people do? Aida for wanting to get engaged before I move in with him?